we're going to add a zero. I think we're going to 10x the market cap, and we're going to the 3 trillion level. I think that's coming. And it doesn't have to come tomorrow, and it doesn't even have to come next month or even by April, May. I think it's, Q1, Q2 of next year.
Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Talk Crypto. At the time of writing, Bitcoin is trading at $22,586, up 6.8% in the last 7 days and 34.2% in the last 30 days, but sentiment in the market is split. Some believe the bottom was in at $15,000, while others say this move up is a typical bull trap. In his latest interview at Paul Barron Network, investment manager Mark Yusko said we're in crypto spring, and markets can get choppy, so Bitcoin can pull back to $18,000 from its current price and then consolidate at that level. But if GBTC is forced to liquidate and we face another black swan event, then Mark sees Bitcoin dropping all the way to $10,000. However, Yusko believes we're headed for a bull run in 2023 with the halving just around the corner, and that will reach new highs in 2024 with Bitcoin hitting the $100,000 mark, which would be a 10x from that. Let's listen to Mark Yusko as he looks at fundamentals versus technicals to address his main concern and the overall sentiment in the market. He also shares his top 5 bets in crypto, so make sure to stick around till the end. But before we do, please consider subscribing to our channel, as we bring you daily content on the latest crypto news. And now, let's jump right into the video.
I think this is a short squeeze. I think we'll have a retracement, a pullback. I think it's still positive. And short of a liquidation of GBTC, I think we are in the beginnings of the accumulation phase again, right? In the 4-year cycle, we have crypto, winter, spring, summer, and fall. We were in winter, now we're in spring. Summer's still coming. And summer is when you get the big parabolic move, and then fall, you get the kind of consolidation and heading back into winter. The one thing that I do struggle a little bit with is the technicals versus the fundamentals. So a lot of people are looking at technicals, and yeah, the technicals look good. You got a rising, 50-day breaking through the declining 200-day. That's a big positive. We got a momentum thrust out of the bottom. The thing that I guess concerning for me is the fundamental part, right? What Sam et al., and again, I don't think it was Sam or Caroline, I think they are useful idiots of some much smarter, bigger, sinister plot. I think that damaged credibility and confidence. And that's what new markets need. Think about the first time you went to put your credit card into the internet. How scary that was, how uncomfortable you were with the technology. Was it really encrypted? Would it get stolen? Was I safe? Now, we don't think about it. We throw our credit card around everywhere, and no big deal because now we're comfortable with the tech. Yet when there are breaches still to this day, when Visa gets breached and a bunch of data gets stolen, people say, "Oh, I'm not going to use my credit card for a while."
Look right past
it. Damaging confidence is what slows technological adoption. So I do worry that we need confidence to come back. We need some trusted parties, people with good reputation to really get out in front. I urge the Winklevoss twins to take that role. Trustworthy guys, smart guys. They're the victims here. If you think about what happened to them,
right?
Genesis welched on the loan, right? Okay, you could argue that Gemini made a risk management mistake by having counterparty risk that was too concentrated. You could make that argument, but I like those guys. And I think they are the types of people that could really do a good job helping to engender trust.
Yusko is still concerned about the lack of trust in the market caused by the FTX collapse, but pretty confident the bottom is in for Bitcoin and that we're headed for new highs as the next halving approaches. Let's listen to Mark's predictions in further detail.
I'm pretty comfortable saying that was the bottom, right?
Interesting. Okay.
Look, I thought the bottom was 17.8 on June 15th. I really thought that was the bottom.
Right.
But I said I didn't see FTX being a complete fraud. That wasn't on my bingo card. So, we lost another couple grand to that. that's actually pretty good. Then maybe 10 to 12 comes into play. And I'm very comfortable saying the 15 was it, and we're back into spring. I think the best thing to watch is higher lows and higher highs. So as long as we keep making higher lows, I'm comfortable. This was definitely a short squeeze, right? The last 3 weeks, total short squeeze. Now we need to see signs of accumulation. If we see signs of accumulation, that'll be really, really good. That's probably the right channel, is we've broken out of that 15 to 18 channel, and now we're in a 20 to 24 channel. And eventually we're going to break out of the 20 to 24 channel. Then we'll be in a 26 to 32 channel.
Right.
And by summertime, we could easily, be in the 40s and 50s again. And people say, oh my God, I missed it. No, it's just getting started at that point.
Yeah, sure.
And my belief is April, May is the beginning of the 9-month run through the halving, which said
we'll see some ebbs and flows in there for sure.
100 is on the table, right?
Interesting.
I think we're going to add a 0. I think we're going to 10x the market cap, and we're going to the 3 trillion level. I think that's coming. And it doesn't have to come tomorrow, and it doesn't even have to come next month or even by April, May. I think it's Q1, Q2 of next year. The thing that people forget, one Bitcoin is one Bitcoin. We don't price it in Bitcoin, we price it in dollars. So the reason that Bitcoin goes up over time isn't because Bitcoin gets better, it's just a Bitcoin. It's because the dollar's getting worse. And so when we're quantitative tightening, the dollar got strong, which meant the price of Bitcoin went down. Now, as the dollar's getting weak, and the dollar's been in free fall, right, since October. I mean, absolute free fall. DXY just getting crucified.
Sure. Yeah.
And so if the Fed follows through, then I see a big tailwind for Bitcoin, gold, and all stores of value.
Back in February 2022, Yusko named 4 crypto assets that could make it through the bear market. Most of the assets on that list did in fact survive, although Solana had a close call because of FTX, but still rebounded. Is Mark still sticking with those picks, or would he change anything?
I used to say form your base: Bitcoin, Avalanche, Solana, Ethereum. I might modify that. I might ditch Solana. I think it was a Sam coin or scam coin a little bit. I think there's a lot of good development on Solana. I think there's a lot of good projects on Solana, but unfortunately, I think that was one of the manipulated. It's not as bad as Serum or FTT or Oxy or a couple of the others, but so I'd probably take Solana out of there, and I'd probably swap in Polkadot and Cosmos. The key to investing in this ecosystem is diversification.
Yeah,
right?
For sure.
Don't put all your eggs in one basket. You want to have a big chunk in Bitcoin, fine. But if you think about it, if Bitcoin is as successful as we all think it will be, it won't be the best performing. Full stop.
For sure.
Right? Just because
it's going to get to that
the largest.
point.
It's just the law of large numbers, right? You're not going to go from 400 billion today. Even if you go to 4 trillion, that's a 10 bagger. Okay. Ethereum at, I don't know what Ethereum is, 180, maybe 200 billion. If it gets to 4 trillion, that's twice as much. Almost 200. So that's almost twice as much. But if Avalanche actually becomes that intermediate layer, or becomes a bridge to connect, Ethereum and I don't know, but it could be, maybe a 50x. And so I think you want to diversify your portfolio, not to if you want to speculate on the dog coins, be my guest. I'm not going to do it with you. People want to do that. To me, that's literally gambling. Just literally gambling. It's like buying AMC or GameStop, and you want to gamble that there's a greater fool, knock yourself out. It's reflexivity, like Soros said. The fact that people believe it makes it so. And it is true, right? I mean, it's Dogecoin's a $10 billion asset or $11 billion asset.
Yep.
People believe it. Now, the problem is, who would they all sell it to?
What do you think of Mark's prediction for the next bull run in 2024? Can Bitcoin make new all-time highs and break the psychological barrier of 100K? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to give us a like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. This is Let's Talk Crypto, and we'll see you in the next video.